Simmons looking inside. Jackson Jr. with the mismatch and made it look pretty simple. John, a couple of real dynamic athletes. Jackson Jr. with the three. Got it.
Being able to catch that in traffic.
Jackson got into trouble in traffic. Bolden missed an easy one at the rim.
He didn't just miss that. That was a block shot right there. He got. You're right. He was a rotation player for them last year, but they were just trying to fill it out. This year, they're going to try to do some winning.
Tell you what.
How about that left-hand finish right there by the big fella?
He showed you a little versatility with that left.
Devon Carter head up on the break. And how about the putback with the left hand?
76ers on an 8-0 run going back to the last quarter. Jackson Jr. with another emphatic block.
Could very well be the best player in this draft after years to come.
Little pick and pop with Jackson Jr. On cue, the big fella knocks down his second three-pointer of the game. But here's a look at the big fella.
You look at him in the pick and roll. The big man had to kind of help on the pick and roll. You can throw it back to him. I mean, it just changes the game for you.
Had 29 points in his Summer League opener in Salt Lake City.
You know, they had some guys leaving, Bellinelli, who they depended on. There he is with him. Right there, he's going to protect the rim. Man, I'm so impressed with this kid, you know, today.
And the Joey Crawfords.
Yeah, all my guys are retired like me.
Good rim presence and another block by Jaren Jackson Jr.
There he is again. Standing in the paint, not only contesting, changes that shot, but now blocks this one.
Pretty quick off his feet. Got that second jump. There it was. Big night for Jaren Jackson Jr. Fourth pick overall in the draft of the Memphis Grizzlies. Getting it done at both ends of the floor with the left hand off glass that time. And knocking down a couple of three-pointers tonight on his way to a 14-point, 8-rebound, 4-block game, and he's joining us right now at our table. Hey, congratulations on the win, moving into the semifinals, my man. And what'd you think of your night tonight? How would you characterize where you fall?
I just thought, all around as a team, we were just in sync. We were playing off each other really well in the beginning. I think we brought that energy from the jump, and that's what just led to it throughout the game. Our defense really led the way, and I'm just happy we're in the Final Four.
First of all, been very impressed with you, man. You got a nice game. We know you've been coached very well. 1 by your father, 2 by Coach Izzo. Tell me a couple things that you've learned about the NBA in these couple summer leagues that you guys have played in.
Well, it's a grown man's league. That means on and off the court and mentally. So, if you make a mistake on defense, you can't let it affect your offense and vice versa. So you got to move on quick. And there's a lot of games. This is our 3rd game in a row. So we're just, you got to have short-term memory. If you have a bad game, you got to move on. You got to play hard the next time. And, just be a team guy. Don't try to force anything because, if you play within the offense and play within the game and everybody gets going, then, then the whole team succeeds.
Hey, Jaren, what kind of or what has been your welcome to the NBA moment so far in Summer League? Whether it's something that's happened on the court in a game against a guy that you imagined yourself playing against, or a play, or something off the court. What was your welcome to the NBA moment?
Sure. I mean, I can think of a bunch of things,
What was the best?
First game, obviously, when I hit a lot of threes and I was out of my mind. That was cool. But,
Those 8 threes that everyone expected the next game, right?
Yeah. Then the next game they were calling out shooter and I couldn't get one. I was trying to hunt them, and then, when I was checking in the table, I had my shooting shirt on and little stuff like that. And, last game I was trying to block a lot of shots, and one time they got me. They dunked on me one time, so that was funny. But, there's a lot of those moments, little things because they're attacking you because they know I'm a shot blocker, and at the same time they know I'm a shooter. So they do little tricks and they switch and little things I got to do to get open better. But, we're working on it.
You mentioned your shot blocking. Let's take a look at some of the video here tonight and break down your defense and your shot blocks here tonight. You had 4 of them.
Yeah. Usually I just kind of wait for them to shoot it. So, you see right there, I know he's going to shoot it. So I just kind of wait, and eventually I get the block.
Use the left hand on that one, huh?
Yeah. Both hands. It's kind of weird how you think about it, but it's just kind of it's timing. I usually get it from video games. I ain't gonna lie. You get the block timing from video games, Xbox,
Oh, okay.
It's so funny you say that, man. You're probably not gonna believe this. I've never, ever, not once played 2K.
That's a shame.
It's okay. And everybody keeps telling, man, you so good on that game. Y'all's team, this and that. I'm like, dang,
nice.
For real?
You rip, y'all doing y'all thing.
What was his rating? What was his number? Do you remember his?
I don't know, but corner threes, over the years, it was buckets. So
scouting report.
And y'all had defense. So that was we needed that.
Speaking of that, you got an opportunity, a chance to learn from Tayshaun Prince, who is like my little brother. obviously we played together, won together. Take advantage of him, man. Take advantage of,
of
him.
I'm about to holler at him right now. You know, he probably got something for me.
Exactly.
You know, go over some stuff for the next game, and you know, he's always around helping us. You know, at practice and everything.
Exactly. Do that for sure, man. For sure.
Jaren Jackson Jr., thanks a lot for joining us. Get some rest, and we look forward to watching you tomorrow night against the Portland Trailblazers.